Nationwide, we saw another hike at the gas pump this week, but will the trend continue?
Traffic Tom talked to the experts about what we can expect here in Michigan.
Joining me now is Patrick DeHaan with Gas Buddy. Thanks for joining us. Now, we've seen the average price of gas rise for the second straight week. What is fueling that increase?
Well, Tom, this is something that we're seeing across most of the country. A lot of this really has to do with the transition to summer gasoline that started to take place. That's the first step we just took in a bump up in price. And unfortunately, we're going to take another step to the ultimate summer gasoline here in about 2 weeks' time, maybe a week and a half. So we could see another bump associated with that. There's a lot of factors driving prices up right now, but driving oil lower today is the banking situation that's developed over the weekend. Oil prices now giving up a lot of ground on the fear that it could bring an economic slowdown. So that could be a factor that actually cools prices off. It could offset part of the expectation we have for a rise in prices over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, what can we kind of expect long term as we keep moving forward as we continue to transition to this summer gasoline?
Well, Tom, I think generally speaking, between now and Memorial Day, prices tend to rise, and we're at a point where we've already seen prices jump about 25 to 40 cents a gallon. We may see prices jump another 25 to 40 cents a gallon between now and Memorial Day. Like I said, though, there's a lot of factors that could complicate, could enhance, or cause a little bit of a less increase than expected. Refinery maintenance season is happening, but I would expect by Memorial Day we could be closer to $4 a gallon. But again, there's a lot of big questions about the economy, and that could limit how much of a price increase we see. No matter what really happens, I'm expecting gas prices this spring and summer to be far below what we paid a year ago. Grand Rapids average today 75 cents lower than it was a year ago.
Now, spring break obviously coming up here in a couple of weeks. What can people expect to find if they're heading to the warmer southern states?
Well, Tom, down here in Florida, prices are quite a bit lower. So the further you head south, the further you'll see prices down, except, of course, when you hit Florida, taxes are a little bit higher. But generally speaking, the southern states have some of the lowest gas prices, but pretty similar to West Michigan. Not too much cheaper. Right now, the lowest price state is Arkansas, just hovering under $3 a gallon. Florida, you'll pay a little bit more at about $3.25. Make sure if you're heading south that you check those prices before you cross those state lines. That's generally where you can see fluctuations of 10 to 30 cents a gallon.
Okay, Patrick DeHaan with Gas Buddy. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Tom.